Genesis 6:12. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. This is right before God sent the flood on the earth and told Noah to build an ark. I used to wonder what was so bad that made God flood the entire earth. It doesn't seem like enough when you read the beginning of Genesis 6, when it says the sons of God, and they took them as wives, and they created giants. People argue about who the, quote, sons of God are, but the Bible tells us clearly. Also, how in the world could titans and giants be created by just a mere human? In Job 38, God asks Job, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth, when the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy?" In many passages, the sons of God are defined as the angels. Jude refers to this time when he says the angels that kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, and that they were punished in chains of darkness. And he was talking about Sodom and Gomorrah, how they went after strange flesh. He goes on to quote Enoch verbatim from Enoch's book, and it's all about what happened in Genesis 6. It says the same thing, except it says angels instead of sons of God, and then it goes into great detail about what happened. It says 200 of them swore an oath to do this thing together, and they descended on Mount Hermon. And not only did they have relations with women and make great titans and giants, but they mixed the seed of animals and men, and they mixed animals. They also taught war, they taught witchcraft, astrology, cutting of roots, and they taught the smitings in the embryo and more. And it says that the giants started to devour mankind. It says God buried them in chains of darkness for 70 generations, and that is also quoted in Peter as well as Jude. And this is God speaking. He says, "And heal the earth which the angels have corrupted, and proclaim the healing of the earth, that they may heal the plague, and that all the children of men may not perish through all the secret things that the watchers have disclosed and have taught their sons. And the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin." Many believe that that is Satan, because in Leviticus 16, they do an offering with Moses and Aaron, and they have 2 goats, and one of the goats shall stay with the Lord, and one of the goats is sent to the wilderness to, quote, Azazel. That's in ESV version and Hebrew version, and maybe others. In the Dead Sea Scrolls in the Book of Giants, it says that they tampered with genetics and played with mixing animals and mixing humans and made monsters and defiled the earth and defiled seed and food. And they corrupted, using the secrets of heaven, God's creation